Miles Edgeworth. The objection guy. You got a game. It came out yesterday. And it's cool. It's fun. I like it. I recommend this game to anyone who likes Ace Attorney. Or visual novels in general. I'm playing Goofy mobile game really quick. I just died. Great. So let's start. Sorry, Agent Lang, but that's an impossible tale. Why? And why is that? Ba 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 ba. Bang, ding, 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 ding. I love how the soundtrack varies from Phoenix Wright. Because Miles's Pursuit theme sounds more sophisticated, kinda. Like, Phoenix's Pursuit theme was this, Smith. And then Apollo had this shit. Like, they all get fucking high key, bombastic, but this is more like subtle and sophisticated, and I like it. Because it just adds to the character of Miles Edgeworth compared to the rest of the lawyers. Drinking tea in honour of my British nature, my British heritage, and because Miles Edgeworth also drinks tea. Those tire marks could not have been left by Officer Meekins' blue badgemobile. One look at the car would have told you so. Shut up, Coin Master, stupid bitch. I'm literally just playing you for misplay. What proves it? Well, let's look at the car. It looks like it hasn't been used in a while. There's no tire marks. Is that it?
Take that!
Take a good look at these tires. There's not a single dollop of mud to be found on it. If this car had come back to the backstage area and left those tire tracks, then the lack of mud on these tires stands out as very peculiar indeed. And how'd you explain the tire tracks, genius? Hey, I got it. What about this old pink badgemobile? Don't be ridiculous! I was sleeping the entire time in the second-tier seats! Indeed. I believe we can rule her out as someone related to the crime. However, there is yet one more roving store, as I recall. Oh, you mean the Proto-Badger? That's right. There's one more parking space inside that garage, and it proves the existence of a Proto-Badgermobile. Agent Lang, I suggest you find this Proto-Badgermobile post-haste. There must still be some sort of incriminating evidence in it. Yeah. Hey, do you hear something? Who the fuck is that guy? Are you alright? Why, this is something. Looks like we found our kidnapping victim. Where were you all this time? Wild West with kidnappers. I ran away using underground and got lost. The kidnappers. What is it? I can't understand what you're trying to say. The kidnappers escaped wearing costumes. Did you see the faces of your kidnappers? No, I didn't see their faces, but one was a woman. Uh-oh! Quite an important piece of testimony. Hey, what are you doing? You guys doing? Stop standing there and get your cops on this already. I'll even let you guys have what the kid said just now. Consider it a gift. Now, are you gonna get out of my crime scene, or am I gonna have to get rough? You're nothing but a big bully. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go. Oh, no, not you. You're a very important witness in my case, and I'm not about to let you get away that easy. Don't count on me to testify, because I won't. Not for you. That's right. I won't either. You hear me, you young whippersnapper? Hey, calm down. There's no need for all this hostility. I just want to take a statement from each of you. I'm not gonna rough either of you up. I give you my word. Come now, fair maidens. What do you say? Will you cooperate? Fair maidens? My, you little rascal. You sure know the way to a woman's heart. Langzy says the passage of time is but a fleeting moment, and the lady is young forever. Can't I do my Eddie Pooh with your fancy schmancy sayings? I love how old bag thinks this guy is just fighting for Edgeworth's love to her. When in reality, her face is literally shaped like a fucking Call of Duty hit marker. And you can't tell me it doesn't. Let's get this over with so we're clear. I'm only interested in giving you my statement. Sure, just as soon as Mr. Prosecutor leaves us be. Mr. Edgeworth? The exaggerated swagger of a protege of Manfred von Karma. This is so sick. This is just so sick. Miles Edgeworth, my beloved. Cut! Looks like we got the boot again. With land safe, the focus of the investigation will shift solely onto the murder. You mean the infighting between the kidnappers? Yes, and also the identity of the one remaining kidnapper. Miles, my boy! Tell me it's true. Tell me that you've really found my boy! Yes, Mr. Amano, we found him earlier in the stadium. Then my little Lance is unhurt? He's not exactly in picture-perfect health, but his life is not in danger. He's being questioned right now by Agent Lang. Poor Lance, it must have been so horrible for him. Locked up like a... I want to talk to the cat. I got you, now Valkyrie. I want to talk to the cat! Is that you as a cat person or a dog person? Oh wait, he is a dog person. Never mind. Come on, Edgeworth, at least pet the fucking guy. Miles, my boy, I can't thank you enough. It was nothing. I'm still in shock over what happened to Oliver. But I have to say, I'm relieved that Lance is alright. Oh, that's right. I mustn't forget to pass this on to Lance as soon as the police are finished with him. A letter? Ah, the way Lance is being chased after by women reminds me of someone I know. I almost can't believe you received yet another love letter, you know. Here, take a look for yourself. It's a breach of confidentiality. It's a very simple love letter. Tender lender. Oh, hey, let me see. That's really weird. It's from a loan company, Tender Lender. Looks more like a collection bill to me. Well, if we know anything from fucking Tender Lender, we know that Zany Opie was the fucking spooky guy. Or Zinioff. I like seeing you, Oopie. He loves me not, he loves me not. Oh, that's the 12th one. No, you can't give up, Lauren, just one more try. Excuse me, but I can't help but feel a bit sorry for all the flowers you've gone through. I suppose if they were me, then... Bless. I believe he says you're Lance's girlfriend when we first met, correct? Yes, I am, but oh, it's not like we both think of each other as lovers. But he did give me this ring, so I guess we're not just friends either. I mean, because this isn't just any ordinary ring. It tastes so sweet when you lick it. Ah, it's so wonderful. So it's a ring pop? So which is it? Have you guys not decided if you're going out, or is it just one-sided? Decided? Shouldn't the parties involved naturally just know? My father used to work for Mr. Romano, and so Lance and I grew up together. I said it out loud. So your father was an employee of the Romano group. Well, what did he do? I heard his job was to fly around the world on Pegasus. Pegasus? Oh, Pegasus was the name of the airplane. Airplane belonged to the company. You had me there for a second. But now it's all changed. My father, he isn't around anymore. Can you not make my Miles Edgeworth game depressing, please? No, I see. Oh, so you just abandoned her. Oh, that's tragic. Oh. Wow. So she was 9. Interesting bit of backstory. About 10 years ago, he rode in Pegasus off to somewhere and never returned. It's been so long, I don't think I recognize him if we were to ever meet again. I'm so sorry, Lauren. But I won't give in to the sadness. I have to live. Yes, Lauren, live. About this incident. Isn't a kidnapping already over and dealt with? I've been here the whole time, so I'm afraid I don't know much about anything. I'm afraid I don't know much about any other incident. How did you come to know that Lance had been kidnapped? Oh, that's because of my woman's intuition. Fuck you! Woman's intuition? What a fucking joke. That's not real. You just can't just, using my intuition, someone has been kidnapped. You base everything on that? I know everything when it comes to my lands. Okay. Prove it then, bitch. How long is his pinky finger in meters? Yeah, you can't fucking answer that, can you, stupid twat? It's really strange, it must be destiny. Blash. She started fantasizing again. So what are you gonna do now, Miss Edgeworth? We already established there's a good chance that the killer is the other kidnapper. It's my duty to figure out who this other person is. I believe there's one location that might hold a clue or two. Place where I held as prisoners. Hold it, don't lump me in with you. I can't allow you to slander my good name as a baby by saying I was captured. So we checked that place out pretty well while we were there, remember? Don't you think it'd be even better idea to check somewhere else? Perhaps you're right. The obvious location is the kidnapper's hideout, but we're still not allowed in, remember? Agent Lang and his men should be done with this area. In that case, there is no harm in asking our officer over there to let us in. What's your to report? Sir, nothing out of the underworld, blah 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 blah. Sorry, I just had to go blah 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 to correct myself from fucking up that sentence anymore. Sir, nothing out of the unusual. What? Sir, nothing unusual or out of the ordinary, sir. Is it possible for you to let us take a look around inside? Sir, roger, sir. Are you certain? Did Agent Lang order you not to allow me in? Sir, that's true, sir, but Detective Gumshoe asked me personally to let you in, sir. Yeah! And I couldn't refuse a request from him. I think Detective Gumshoe has a following. Furthermore, I was asked to give this document to you, sir. What is this? Is this Mr. Oliver Deacon? Pendant. Oh. So he's not Oliver Deacon. You bastard! But the name here says Colin Devore. That's the same name as one on the back of the pendant. It appears that Colin Devore was his real name. What's this? He was convicted in a case 10 years ago and sent to prison. What? And what was he doing here? Apparently he broke out of prison and just vanished. He must have become Oliver Deacon to cover up the fact that he was an escaped felon. Darn. Truly a bummer. I'm not sure what's going on anymore. It's rather detailed. I should take the time to give them a thorough read eventually. I read them just now. It's alright, let's focus on one thing at a time. Say with the kidnap. Nope, never mind. It's fine. Let's focus on one thing at a time, starting with the kidnapper's hideout. Yeah, I agree. We should investigate first, think later. More than thinking things through, I think you should try remembering things first. Now then, if you would please unlock the door, officer. It was locked up a little while ago, but since then the door's been wide open, sir. Try forward as you're seeing. Care to explain a bit more detail? Sir, the door was locked down tight when they went to check out the room. So they got about 10 officers to help out and break the door down, sir. I see. Oh, fuck you, Christy. Don't you dare break my village again, or I'll break your fucking heart when I crush your village. So this is where the kidnappers planned their foul deed. Well, you were tied up for a while in the room next door. Okay, please, must you bring that up again? Now then, down to business. There might still be some clues left in this room. Let's try to find out what we can of the kidnapper's identity. This must be where they dispose of old and worn-out costumes. That's so sad. See, they throw the costumes away in pieces. Watch out, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a broken mirror. Probably came from the haunted house. Oh, there, barrel sight. He's just outside. Yes? And? Well, I know I already asked you when we were out there, but if these were real, what would you put in them? What have we here? Looks like a sword. A broken sword. Maybe it's the one that clobbered you on the back of the fucking head. Strange. Why would it be broken like that? Swords don't usually break on their own. That's true. However, let's think about it in this way. Maybe it's broken, someone was trying to use it on something. Hypotheticals aren't going to get us anywhere. Perhaps we should think more on this later. Cheap styrofoam cups. Looks like only 3 cups were used. I wonder what this key is too. You got me. There's the key we found in the other room. That's it, this must be the key for one of those trapdoors. That wasn't a trapdoor. You only call it one because you quite literally jumped into it. Hey, but isn't that what you're supposed to do when you see one? I'm not having this conversation with you. Proof of the Gatewater Land is stuck on this wall. Intrigue, fun, prestige. Gatewater Land has it all and it's waiting for you. It's not especially catchy, is it? I love Edgeworth banter. Folding chairs, and by the looks of it, they were probably used by the kidnappers. There are 3 chairs set around the table. Any more clues? Any more clues? Clues? Clues. No clues? Not a singular clue? I guess we may use logic now. Okay, folding chairs, 3 cups. Boom. The common demeanor between cups and folding chairs is the number 3. Speaking of which, the number of missing costumes is also 3. Wait, but I thought there were only 2 kidnappers. Indeed. Something isn't adding up. Literally. Is it possible there is a 3rd kidnapper that Lance didn't see? Beyond this door, I heard the kidnappers held you after getting the jump on you. Must you keep reminding me? That's when I got to see your awesome yo face. You didn't need to remind me of that mortifying moment either. Unused folding chairs lean against the wall in their folded state. Wow, whoever lined this up did it perfectly. They're not even a single hair off. I feel bad using it because it'd be like stealing the perfection away. This door is totally broken thanks to police who forced it open. It's like a sword, a broken sword. Strange, why would it be broken like that? That doorknob handle thingy is looking pretty beat up. I suppose that's what happens when 10 officers break their way in with brute force. Hey, actually, the lock on this is completely fine. Look, not a single dent. But how is that possible after what the officers told us? Yeah, if the lock had been in use and the door was busted down, then the lock itself should be completely wrecked. So the lock on the door leaves the outside is undamaged. How can that be? Because, the panel that hid the entrance to the underground is propped up and wide open. Be careful where you step, Kay. I only found that other opening once, you know. A barrel. Oh. Nothing else? Okay, sick. Trapdoor. Hey, there's a trapdoor in this room, too. It's not a trapdoor, it's an entrance to an underground passage, Kay. I know that. The door leading to the outside world was locked, so Lance must have escaped this prison through here. Is that it? Are we done with the investigation? Ah yes, clearly not. Kablamo! It's a bit strange that the police had to force their way into an unlocked room. One look at the pristine door lock and anyone could see it was not in use at the time. But the policeman outside said it took 10 men to get it open. A door that was locked tight despite it being not locked at all. That's what you call fucking impossible. It can only be because of this. Oh, you mean... Yes, it was used to jam the door. Here, take a look at the door handle. You see how the handle is completely destroyed? So that's how the sword broke. I thought that we might uncover the true identity of the kidnappers, but instead we've only uncovered more questions that need to be answered. What is it? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, am I correct? What are you doing suddenly popping out of the secret entrance like that? This is an underground passage used by staff members, sir. We Badgers also make use of it in our duties. Like, why don't you get out of there first and then we'll talk, okay? I beg your pardon, miss? Proto-Badger, get! Alright, only one more to go. What are you getting all excited about? Did you forget? The photo rally, duh. See, look, now all I have to do is get a picture of the Bad Badger and I'm done. Bye mate, no more tea left. What? It's gone, but where did it go? What happened? What's wrong? Our Bad Badger costume is missing, sir. Oh, is that all? Well, it's missing because the kidnappers stole it. I heard about how they were stolen, but they said that only 3 of the costumes had been taken. What? Mr. Proto-Badger, please tell me a little more about the 3 costumes you use. Pulls out a Glock 19, just fucking shoots Kay. What did you mean by a Bad Badger costume is missing? Why, just what I said, sir. We are 1 Bad Badger short. Counting the spares, we have 2 of each costume on hand at all times. Okay, so because one of them is walking around in the park, the other should be in that room. Ah, actually, both of them should be in that room. Huh? What do you mean? Normally we don't use the Bad Badger costumes. In fact, we only use them during a certain event at a set time each day. It's the stage show where the Bad Badger wreaks havoc around the park. And the other Badgers must work together to apprehend him, sir. I'm speechless that such a show exists. So that's why Kate couldn't get a photo of him. Well, sir, I was just trying to explain to you the only time we use that costume. And doesn't that make it near impossible to take a picture of the Bad Badger? Personally, I can't believe that it's this close to showtime and there's no costume. Oh dear, what am I to do, sir? All this basically means is the kidnappers stole 4 costumes in total. Are you saying that there are 4 kidnappers? No, I don't think that's very likely. Pardon me. Oh? Recall the costumes for a minute. The stolen ones, you mean?
Take that!
If you had 4 people and you had wanted to steal a 4th costume, wouldn't you naturally go for the full set and steal a pink badger costume instead? Yeah, that makes sense. And yet the kidnappers decided to steal another bad badger. I believe the culprits needed 2 bad badger costumes, and the question is, why? The second Bad Badger costume, I believe it may be closer at hand than we think. What do you mean? Costume in the trash. Wouldn't you say there's wearing some very telltale pants? Hey, you're right, let's get it out of there and take a look. As I suspected, it's a Bad Badger costume. Well, minus the head. Look, its hand is hurt. Its gun. Why Bad Badger costume's right hand is torn up like that? Maybe it's a flash wound for a fight with the Blue Badger. I always knew the Blue Badger was one ferocious beast.
Eureka!
It's a clear contradiction to facts, huh? What are you talking about? Are you gonna fill me in on that? Wait, maybe it's not quite so clear. Even so, still a contradiction, right? Or it might not be. You're acting really weird, Mr. Edgeworth. Just tell me if it's a contradiction or not. My apologies.
Eureka!
Why not? It's not.
Eureka!
Yes? So this is the room next to the one we held prisoners in. You know, I took a peek in here through the door from the other room. How's it okay? I mean, if this room is truly the kidnapper's hideout, that means there should be some clues to their identities in here, right? I don't know if there are, however, the probability is quite high. A thorough combing of this room is necessary. Ow. Yeah.
Eureka!
Yay! Well, I figured out how to present the fact that there's missing a gun. I believe what we have here is an inconsistency. Between what? Look carefully. A costume is not holding something in its right hand as it should be. Oh, the gun. Precisely. The Bad Badger is designed to always hold a gun in his right hand. However... You there, did you remove the gun from this Bad Badger's right hand? Why the fuck would he want it? He's a proto badger, he doesn't carry guns. Unless he's secretly a fucking badass and the new Terminator.
I am Steve.
And I am Steve. I can't wait for that Phoenix Wright breakdown. Which makes us wonder, who is it on the witness stand right now? Mr. Black, I demand you tell us your real name. Fine, you got me. I am Steve. Hold on, I need my phone. Where's my phone? Who the fuck scanned me phone this time? That is. Never mind, I just fucking sat on it. This is so sad. Mr. Black, I demand that you reveal your true name. You got me. I am Steve. No, I did not, sir. The gun is supposed to be securely attached to the costume. As I thought. The rip itself confirms my hypothesis that the gun was forcibly removed. Mr. Proto Badger, the gun is of course not a functioning weapon, correct? Absolutely not, sir. It's just a model gun. Are you the bellboy from Turnabout Sisters? However, it can fire blanks. We need to use them for the stage show. Seems like Kidnappers also had a need for the model gun, my dear costumed friend. Woohoo! Woohoo! I think we're about done with this room. So, what's next? Well, we found a few answers. But there are still a few things left that we have to ask a certain person about. Let's go, Kay. Who are we asking, buddy? Mr. Edgeworth, sir! You gotta hurry, sir. Come on! What is it, detective? They found a blue badger costume down in front of the main gate, sir. What? Isn't that what one of the kidnappers was wearing? Bingo! That's why I gotta come down the main gate with me right now! If we hurry, we might still be able to get there before Wolf Boy does, sir! Alright, let's make haste to the main gate. Just Miles Edgeworth sprints at 60 miles an hour. Just picks up Gumshoe and Kay and just fucking sprints there at 60 miles an hour. Just jumps over civilians. Does flips over obstacles. And then he does a slide kick from Fortnite and just fucking sends Wolf Boy to the next fucking game. Where's the costume, Detective Gumshoe? Just on the other side of the fountain, sir. There's a pendant in that thing. Hi! Hi, Blue Badger! But that's in the open all along? No, it's discovered in the tall grass back there. We moved it out here in order to examine it more thoroughly. let's get down to it. What do we have here? Oh, it's another pendant. There's 2 treasures in one day. How lucky is that? And hey, this pretty baby's made out of platinum silver too. Hold it right there. Hands off, Mr. Prosecutor. You sure know how to cross the line, don't you? A pendant, huh? This is a very decisive piece of evidence. How can you tell? Look here and read off what you can see. Lauren... Hey, it's a name that's engraved on this. Hi. Aha! We have you now, Miss Kidnapper. No, you don't understand. Lolly? I can't believe you're one of my kidnappers. Lance? Miss Edgeworth just doesn't care. You're kidding. Miss Pops was one of the kidnappers? Yes. Yeah, it was me. I held Lance hostage. Hey guys, case closed. Let's get the car ready. I mean a special one for this young lady. Again, Mr. Prosecutor, what is it this time? Are you proposing this call? This Miss Pops is also the culprit in the murder case? What happened? I thought Officer Meekins was your suspect. We found it. Found what? That officer's gun. He literally dropped it in a patch of thick grass. Your country's police are a sham. Just look how careless they are. Who are you calling a sham? The officer's gun didn't show signs of having been fired, so it can't be the murder weapon. And that's when a brand new suspect comes walking onto the scene. The murder only happened because the kidnappers started fighting amongst themselves. As I recall, it was you who said that. Right, Mr. Prosecutor? Miss Pops, did you really kill Mr. Deacon? Yes, I killed him. You bitch! You son of a bitch! What the fuck's that on her elbow? Hold on. I know a friend who'd love this. Ow. I can't believe it. Thanks for the confession. Agent Lang, it's much too early to declare this case closed. Look at you, so sure of yourself. We've got the culprit's own confession, some very incriminating evidence. What more could you ask for? Miss Lauren Pops? Yes? I want to hear it from you. Tell me your side of all that has happened today, from the kidnapping to the murder. But why? I'm a kidnapper and the killer. Isn't that enough? Don't cut your fucking hair off! It's fine if you're the one behind everything, but only if that is the truth. Now then, will you tell us the truth? Or is there some reason why you can't? I better change your heart. I think I'd enjoy seeing you sulk away as the losing mine. Alright, you heard me. Let's hear about all the evil deeds you committed today. Ba 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 one who came up with the kidnapping plan was the butler, Mr. Deacon. We knew that we could get rich by holding lands hostage. Mr. Armano would pay anything to get his son back after all. Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money, Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me. There, you satisfied? She just confessed to her crimes the second time. At least you have the guts to admit what you've done. I can at least expect that much. Miss Pops, is what you said really the truth? Yes, it is. Well, the obvious press every statement and see what comes up. How well did you know the victim? I've spoken with him only a few times at Lance's house. A few times. And that's it? Yes. But if you already ever talked to him, how could he trust you not to steal his plan? That's completely irrelevant. He was planning to betray you from the very beginning. Which is why I chose someone he wasn't especially close to. Isn't that right, Sheena? Yes, however, Mr. Deacon made a very poor choice. In the end, he was killed by the one he intended to betray himself. Bet he didn't see that one coming.
Hold it!
You knew? How did you know something like that? I don't know, what should I do? Okay, what's wrong with her now? Come on, isn't it obvious? You're making your scary face again, that's why. Sorry. Why didn't you try acting in a nicer, more gentle way? No, stop it, Lord. You're always like this. You always fall for the celebrated one. That's why you'll always be unhappy. Or maybe that's it. She's been bewitched by your icy glare. Mind your own business, Kay. Now then, Miss Pops, let's continue with your testimony. Oh, yes, of course.
Hold it!
Sorry, I completely just fucking zoned out. Sorry, I'm drawing a pretty picture. These aren't very helpful. I'm trying to find a fucking circle. Why did you believe that? Anyone who knows Mr. Romano would think the same. I bet Lance is the old man's greatest treasure. I always figured it was, too. And I always was envious of Lance for it. Because your dad's. I got this pendant from my father, and I believe that as long as I have this, I'll find my father again someday. And how's that working for you? You're welcome into his arms riding on the back of Pegasus. Would you mind telling us a little about the plan itself? Well, first we captured Lance. Ooh, how'd you do that? That won't Mr. Deacon did that on his own, so I don't quite know. Anyway, I thought you knew how to seal people away. Sorry, I don't know, but somehow Mr. Deacon was able to contain them. All I had to do after that was wait for the ransom to be paid, but...
Hold it!
Why do you think he did? I have no idea. Maybe you plan on doing so from the very beginning. Miss Pops? I'm sorry, but I don't think what you just claimed is all that likely. Huh? I don't think Mr. Deacon would have ever been capable of killing you. But why? We were total strangers. It's not uncommon for people to kill each other over money. Miss Pops, you really are clueless, aren't you? Well, what do you mean? You never knew what your role in the kidnapping was, nor do you know who you really are. But I do, and I can show you with this piece of evidence. It's proof Mr. Deacon wouldn't have been able to bring himself to kill Miss Pops.
Take that!
Miss Pops, you don't know, do you? But this piece of evidence will tell you exactly who you really are. Looking, I still don't feel anything within me at all. Well, I really feel like I don't know anything. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, you sure that one the one that doesn't know anything isn't you? I see kidnappers also weep when they get stabbed in the back, even if you betray the one you claim to love the most. No, you don't understand. What's there to understand? What's wrong, Kay? I can't believe she was betrayed. I kinda feel sorry for her.
Hold it!
Why do you think he did? I have no idea, but maybe you plan on doing so from the very beginning. Miss Pops. I'm sorry, but I don't think what you just claimed is all that likely. Huh? I don't think Mr. Deacon would have ever been able to kill it. But why? We were total strangers. It's not uncommon for people to kill each other over money. Miss Pops, you really are clueless, aren't you? Yada yada yada.
Take that! Hold it! Take that!
And I just fucking caught on that now. Great. Why are you showing this to me? So what about the pendant? This pair of wings on this piece of evidence shows you who you really are.
Take that!
These two pendants resemble each other, wouldn't you agree? Hey, you're right, they're the same color, they're made out of the same material. I believe that these two pendants are actually one. Shall we give it a try? Oh, it's totally Pegasus. But why does my pendant match up with Mr. Deacon's? If you're a smart lady, I'm sure you can imagine why that might be. What? No, that can't be. So the two make a set. It's just another trinket. It's not as though this changes anything. You lack imagination. Agent Lang? Very well. I'll show you with this evidence. This is the piece of evidence that gives meaning to the Pegasus pendant. Now I present the Devore dossier. Oliver Deacon was just an alias for this man. His real name is Colin Devore. The way they wrote Colin is just very satisfying. Sex? Yes. His real name was Colin Devore. The name that is etched onto this horse's pendant. What? An alias? I suppose you had to hide the fact that he was a felon somewhere. Oh, somehow in order to live. I don't see how people do this. Like... like Jesse in fucking Breaking Bad and El Camino as well. Like, yes, a different name, but still, he looks identical. So unless that mustache wasn't there before, or he changed his hairstyle or some shit like that, like, if he looks exactly the same, aren't people gonna put two and two together? A convicted felon looks exactly the same as this man, but has a different name. Same stature, same demeanor. I think this man is completely different. That makes sense, given what is written in Mr. Devore's dossier. What I really wanted to point out was this.
Take that!
Bam! Mr. Devore had one daughter, and her name is Lauren Pops. That's a lie. This person was not my father. He couldn't come out and tell you he was your father because he was in hiding. However, I believe he was trying to secretly watch over you. Do you still believe that man like... Do you still believe that a man like that could kill the daughter he was separated from? Or even that such a man would allow his daughter to get involved in a kidnapping plot? And what is so funny, Agent Line? You're good at making things up in your head and deciding it's the truth, ain't you? What are you trying to say? You're thinking as much too innocent. After all, I thought of another possibility. Is that so? Well, let's hear it. I'll grant you that the two of them are father and daughter. But is it possible that they both knew that fact? It was no coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the House of Amano. And the two of them made good use of their meetings to plan this little kidnapping. Wouldn't you say my snare is perfectly probable as well? You don't have any proof that either one of them don't know the true relationship, right? You mean they knowingly committed the kidnapping as father and daughter? That's right, as one really rotten family. Is that really what happened? I'd better take a long, hard look at the evidence.
Hold it!
Precisely, and what father would willingly kill his own daughter? I've seen a lot of things on my travels, and I can tell that being related by blood is sometimes proof of nothing.
Hold it!
You think they knew? Yeah, I don't think only one victim knew. I think the girl realized it as well. They both knew who the other person was, but they had to pretend they didn't, cause he was on the lam. You got it. The victim couldn't exactly go on flaunting who he was. Furthermore,
Hold it!
one is a butler, one is a friend of the son. You mean? They probably thought that was their best shot. Is that what you honestly believe? Of course. Oh, come on, God. If there's one thing I can say, it's that I fucking hate when people ping my phone just to say, yeah, to something that we already know. You mean how they plotted to commit this crime as blood relatives? Can you think of a better partner? They're certainly a clever pair. The butler and the girlfriend, no one would ever suspect that they were, in fact, family. Yes, from the very beginning, they painstakingly practiced those roles well.
Hold it! Attention!
I was wondering, like, why couldn't I present the 3 cups or the 3 chairs? But then it made sense to just do the fucking costumes instead. Oh, what? I'm not following them. I'm not following them. I don't care. The kidnapping wasn't planned by just 2 people alone. Yeah, what kind of proof do you have of that? Quite simply, there's 3 kidnappers. 3? 4 costumes were stolen from the Wild Wild West Area's back room. We found one of them in the kidnapper's hideout, but as far as for the other 3, we can assume they were being worn by 3 different people. We also found a set of 3 cups and 3 folding chairs that were used in the hideout. It all clearly points to a 3-man group, and I believe this 3rd person is the real mastermind behind the kidnapping. Who is this mastermind? I present you the brains behind the kidnapping. Who in the fuck? Okay, let's just rule them out. Can't be Gumshoe, can't be Kate, can't be Meekins, can't be Emma, can't be Wendy Oldbag. So it's either Lauren, Oliver. I don't think it could be either of these. I'm just trying to make it work. Okay. Say, okay, you only said there was 2 kidnappers. Is he covering for one of them, or? I have credibility to spare, so.
Take that!
It's Almano. Yes, the seduction was in fact schemed up by Lance himself. Recall what he said when he appeared before us. Did you see the face of your kidnappers? No, I didn't see their face, but one was a woman. However, there were 3 kidnappers, which is in direct contradiction to what he said. But I only saw 2 people. This guy being held hostage, but couldn't see all 3 of them. Ah, yes, but what about when you were being held? I have my doubts what happened then. Lance, would you mind telling us what happened while you were being held captive? I really don't remember much anymore, honest. But if I don't tell you at least some things, you would believe me at all, will you? I was kidnapped yesterday morning. They had me shut in that room, blindfolded the entire time. The kidnapper suddenly disappeared around the time I heard rain falling outside. My hands were cuffed, and it was a stroke of luck they left me alone. I made my escape and ran from the room as fast as I could. Through the underground passageway, I presume. You okay? Sorry, I really didn't want to recall that horrible ordeal, but I believe me, right? No? Not quite yet. How can you not? Why do you look at me with those icy daggers in your eyes? Because he's a prosecutor and all like that. I'll have you know, Agent Lang, a prosecutor's eyes are for discerning the truth. And should they be interpreted to cruel at times, then so be it. My question is, if he was blindfolded, how did he know that there was, like, a woman? How do you know?
Hold it!
Can you tell us a bit? Can you tell us about when you were abducted in a little more detail? It was a strange morning. I felt like I was right in the middle of a great calm. And where were you when you experienced this calm? Our family garden, of course. Where else could I have been? Well, excuse me for asking. This child is more princess than prince. I was out taking a walk to shake off the morning blah. Then, out of the blue, someone from behind clamps a hand over my mouth. You didn't see your attacker? They must have used some drug to knock me out, because before I knew it, I was off in La La Land again. When I woke up, I was in the kidnapper's hideout, already all tied up.
Hold it!
By that room, you mean the room in the kidnapper's hideout, correct? Yes, but I was blindfolded the whole time, so I didn't know that until I made my escape. Then you're in the same room as your kidnappers. They spoke in hushed tones, but I could catch bits of their conversation. Definitely two people. One of them was definitely a woman. I was so scared I could tell they were nearby, so I didn't dare make a move.
Hold it!
The kidnappers disappeared. The room fell into a sudden silence. I'd been left behind like some unwanted mutt. And what do you mean by unwanted mutt? What a pointless question. It's not like I'm gonna tell you anything new, you know. It's a poetic simile. You should learn how to use them too. You may look refined on the outside, but it's no good if you're not refined on the inside as well. What a little cunt!
Hold it!
Then those cuffs on your wrists. I suppose you're still cuffed in that case. I am well aware of how I'm chained to reality. I couldn't find that key, so I'm afraid I'm stuck like this. Even though I escaped from that jail cell, I will forever be a prisoner.
Hold it!
How did you manage to escape? I wanted to just get out of there, but the door leading outside was locked, which is why I had to use an underground passageway to make my escape. By underground passageway, you mean the one staff uses to travel unnoticed? I suppose that's what it's for, but I didn't run into any staff members on my way out. Once I was up top, I was busy trying to find a member of police. And that is when you found us congregated at the stadium, I suppose. Let me ask you then, how did you get a hold of the key to the underground door? That was easy, it was hanging right there in the room on the wall. I do recall a key hanging on the wall right beside the table. Boy, that brings back memories of our situation, how we made our escape. Indeed. And to load the door on the floor of our room led to an underground room. The door on the floor of the room next door had a secret passageway. Secret passageway into a theme park? Ooh, that just sounds like so much fun.
Objection!
Fuck, that took me a while. I was trying to figure out why I didn't have a key in my fucking organizer. You say the door leading out was locked, but was it really? We're talking about that room behind the saloon front, right? Look, I heard that it took quite a few men to get that thing open, right, Sheena? Yes, that's correct. Then take a look at this. What is that? A sword? Not especially reliable one if it's broken like that. Allow me to start from the end. My conclusion is the door was never locked. It was simply held shut by the sword which was used to jam the handle. Lance, even though your hands were cupped together, you could still use them. If that's the case, why did you not simply remove the sword and escape? Why didn't I? I was disorientated. Yes, that's it, I didn't notice it. As if I should accept such a bold-faced lie. You locked yourself in that room because you had to make yourself look like a victim. But you did not in fact possess the key to the door. That is why you used a prop sword to improvise and create a prison of your very own. You've been making this guy out to be one of the kidnappers for some time now. I wonder if you've forgotten something very important along the way. And what would that be? A motive. What else? Do you honestly think that an upright, pure boy like him would hatch a completely pointless scheme such as kidnapping himself? This proves that Lance did indeed have a motive to commit this crime.
Take that!
To put it simply, Lance has a very urgent need for money. This is hardly your typical love letter, it is in fact a collections bill. It appears the upstanding boy has accumulated quite a debt. Isn't that right, Lance? Oh, looks like it's hard being the son of a rich man too. Must be rough when you have to resort to stealing from your own old man, huh? Alright, I give up. I abducted myself. Lance. It's over, Lolly. In this rural life, we are really bound to our fates after all. All I wanted was to go with you to a new town somewhere where no one would know us. I wanted us to be well off with that $1 million, but now that dream's over. Oh, Lance.
And you're giving yourself up? Yes, I'd planned to run away from this world with my lolly. Oliver even helped with the plan, but then he had to go and stab us in the back. He turned on you? Maybe he didn't want to split the ransom money, that's my guess. It happened almost right after you made the drop-off. When we were alone, he attacked me all of a sudden. After a brief struggle, I was able to contain him and keep him under control. We left him inside that room as Lolly and I made our escape. We wore different costumes and split up. Lolly left first in the blue badger costume. The person I was making saw was Miss Pops. But right then the old man just had to wake up. I was carelessly tackling me pretty hard from behind. Then Oliver put on a bad badger costume. Took the suitcase with $1 million and ran. I contacted Lolly right when warned that he had a gun. I had no idea that they were related, so I thought that it could only end badly.
I still don't believe that person was not my father, because if he was, I just killed my own father. You want Miles Edgeworth?
Lolly, then it really was you.
That man was not my father. I mean, because at this stadium, there was a bad badger pulling a suitcase with $1 million in it. But that badger pointed his gun at me, aiming to shoot me dead. I'm sorry, I used the gun I got from Lance. That's why I used a gun I got from Lance. There was a gunshot, and the other person crumpled to the ground, and I ran scared for my life. I think the big picture's finally coming into focus. Don't you?
Lolly, forgive me. I didn't think it would turn into something so frightening. If only I could have protected you.
So Miss Potts, she shot her own dad without even knowing who he really was? If what she says is true, you're saying she's lying? Why would she lie about something like that? What purpose would it serve? You'd be surprised how often people lie without even realizing it themselves, Kay? Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
What I mean is listen very carefully to a confession once more, and you'll see. I already have an objection to make.
Objection!
Fuck.
It's not right to confuse poor helpless girls, Mr. Prosecutor. Unless you have something significant to add, stuff that jaboot of yours in your mouth. It's a cravat and it's a fashion statement, not a gag.
Objection!
Fuck.
Objection!
Fuck.
Mr. Roger, sir, I don't think you pulled out the right piece of evidence.
Wonderful subordinate there, so one to point out his boss's mistakes.
Detective Gumshoe, you will refrain from excessive talking. What do you mean? 1. Just one statement in that entire history.
I'll try, sir.
Hold it!
Good enough for us to have a statement. Please calm down, let's slowly talk through this. But all you have to do is simply tell us what happened at the stadium. Leave it to us to search out the truth. Can you do that for me? Alright, so the stadium.
Hold it!
That was the ransom money, wasn't it? Yes, that's why I was able to identify Mr. Deacon almost immediately. It's all thanks to what Lance told me. And what did he tell you? Well, he called me on my cell phone and told me that Mr. Deacon had betrayed us and would run off with the ransom money. And about how he had a gun. Were you able to clearly see the gun? Yes, I got a very good look at it while it was pointing at me. Oh, Father, why would you try to shoot me? Do you think a father would shoot his own daughter, Mr. Edgeworth? I don't know. I don't want to believe it myself. But it's true, my father sat on his face with a gun in it. Come straight at me, I'm about to die, I thought. Please calm down, take a deep breath. I'm sure I'll please hear that last thing one more time. He was right-handed.
Objection!
I have here a dossier on your father. And according to this, your father was right-handed. And the person pointing a gun at you from atop the stage was not Mr. Deacon. Hold on there, Mr. Prosecutor. I think you need to take a refresher course. The baby just a mark on his right hand, which is white. The only hand he could have held the real gun was in his left. But the boss went down like that. Agent Lang, were you paying attention to what Miss Pauls was saying? Then again, I suppose I can't stretch into his... Then again, I suppose I can't expect someone who's never set foot in a court to catch it. Enough with the smugness outlet already. The Pauls said this earlier. Why are so many people just exactly now existing? Well, as you stop me from timing that I still have such and such a story to view. There's a bad badger pulling the suitcase with the $1 million in it. According to you, the bad badger had the gun in his left hand, or which would mean that he was pulling the suitcase with his right hand. Is that correct, Miss Pops? Yes, exactly. I'm sure it was a bad badger. It had those huge sunglasses on his face. But if that's the case, even I can see this huge contradiction. Yes, Miss Pops seems to have seen the bad badger, and yet the bad badger had both of his hands full. Okay, suitcase in his right hand, gun in his left hand. Bad Badger had sunglasses on his face. I don't think any other Badger wears sunglasses. Also, what's so bad about sunglasses? Oh, okay, let me just damage my fucking eyes. Why not? They're both correct. Impossible association was an irresolvable contradiction.
Take that!
Why not? Oh. Get your head on straight, Mr. Prosecutor. That doesn't show me diddly squat. I know what I saw was just a mirage. Wait, I can explain. Could it? Is this it?
Take that!
No, it doesn't.
Take that!
Let's go, I'm too good. I'm just that good. The costumes have two parts to them, the head and the body. Oh, I get it now. The head in this pop star is probably really the head of a bad badger. However, it's not possible the body. However, is it not possible that the body was that of an entirely different badger? A different badger? Yeah, so to promote bluntly, I believe it was the lower half of this badger. Okay, so she was... Which one was she in again? Okay, so someone was using the... Okay, someone was using the blue badger. The pink badger would obviously not fit with the bad badger's head on it. So, would it be the proto badger?
Take that!
What the heck is it? It's the proto badger. Yes, this is another process of elimination. Miss Pops was wearing the blue badger's costume, so we can eliminate that one. Pink badger is one of the wrong color, which would be incredibly obvious. All that is left is the proto badger costume. Miss Pops, who was the one who wore the proto badger costume? That would be Lance.
Not so fast!
Are you saying what I think you are? That Lance somehow donned the bad badger's head and pretending to be Mr. Deacon? I thought what you planned to shoot Miss Pops while wearing that hideous thing? Stage was such a thing made. Was nothing more than a setup, and his purpose was to lead Miss Pops into believing that she had committed murder. Standing in front of Miss Pops and pretending to be the victim, it was all done so that she would pull the trigger. I have no idea what you're talking about. Why exactly would I have had to do all that, huh? There's but one reason, Lance Mano. You are the real culprit behind the murder of Mr. Oliver Deacon. What? No. That's slander. Take it back. You take it back right now. Just out of curiosity, then, so which is your dominant hand? I'm left-handed, but what does that have to do with anything? It depends. According to Miss Pops, her attacker held a gun in his left hand. Yeah. Who is one-handed doesn't prove a thing. And besides, now he's just being absurd. It's not like the proto badge is bulletproof. One misfire and he would have found himself dead. Right? Of course, logically if he had been shot, he probably wouldn't be here with us. But I believe he had thought of that as well, and prepared accordingly. And this should be the evidence you need. This is how Lance made sure that he wouldn't be hit by a bullet. Fake gun.
Take that!
We found one half of a bad badger costume in the hideout. A broken one. It was not the same one the victim was wearing, plus it was missing something. And that something is the model gun. We can fire blanks. What? Miss Pops, where is the gun you used now? I threw it away into the sea. That makes it a bit tough to verify what it was, although I believe we can safely assume that it was the model gun in question. I've heard all enough. All you've been spouting so far is pure conjecture. I admit that as long as the model gun is lossless, I can't prove I'm right. However, I can see that the probability that I am right is very high. Okay, let's pretend you're right, and the murder at the stadium was a fabrication. In that case, where do you think the murder really took place, Mr. Prosecutor? I don't know yet. I knew you were full of it. However, I do believe that the murder took place during an earlier time frame. Please wait a second, it's simply not possible. Because I saw Mr. Deacon after he was restrained by Lance. You saw the victim state of being restrained. I came back to the hideout long after the other two. By that time, Lance had already subdued and restrained Mr. Deacon. He had tied Mr. Deacon's security to the beam in the room next door. After that, the two of us put on our costumes and made our escape. So Mr. Deacon must have escaped after the two of you left, right? We thought that it would attract too much attention if we left together, so I left first. We planned to meet up again at the stage of the stadium. But then, as I was walking through the park, I got a call from Lance on my cell phone. Oliver managed to escape. Looked like he was waiting until I was alone. He also stole the gun from me at that time. And then the murder happened. Mr. Deacon was still heard there planning to meet up at the stage. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, Miss Pop saw the victim with her own eyes. Which means the victim was still alive at that time. Wouldn't you agree? I don't know. Why does that sound wrong to you? There must be something amiss about this account. Let's see what happens next on it in more detail.
Hold it!
When exactly did you arrive back at that hideout? It was after he'd picked up the ransom money. And where were you up until the time you returned? I was scouting the park out and making preparations for our escape. I walked around the various areas looking for the best route. After I was done, I went back to the hideout.
Hold it!
How did Lance look at that time? He looked shocked. Has to look a little down. When I saw the sadness in his eyes, Thank you, that's enough for now. What of Mr. Deacon? What was his situation like?
Hold it!
You're sure it was Mr. Deacon that you saw? Yes, I'm certain of what I saw. Did you go into the other room to check? Well, I thought it was best if I didn't get too close to him. Lance, you're such a kind soul. Then you're telling me that you did not confirm that it was Mr. Deacon for yourself? I checked the slit in the door that separates the two rooms. You had a bad badger's head on, so I'm sure you saw it. Absolutely sure. That just had to be Mr. Deacon. Why are you calling him Mr. Deacon even though you know he's Mr. Devoria? Ooh. Out of all the last names she could have had, she picked fucking Pop. Pop me, brother. Oh yes, I love being Mr. and Mrs. Pop. The captive had a bad badger's head on, so I'm absolutely sure it was Mr. Deacon. No. So the title of Mr. Deacon was still in his bad badger costume. Yes, and okay, she misread the whole situation. Yeah. But this was not the victim. Why not? I'll tell you why not. With this Miss Bob shows us the person you saw was not the victim. Now that I think about it, probably, I don't think I was ready. Please don't fear on, I don't have much more credibility to spare. Miss Pops, the person you saw was not Mr. Deacon at all.
Huh?
The person you actually saw was this person.
Me?
Okay, this is gonna be funny, so, yep.
It was me. Huh? The person I saw was you, Mr. Edgeworth?
I always thought it was a bit odd. Why would the kidnappers abduct me, even after I'd handed over the ransom? No, I was right. What? It's not as though I saw the face of the kidnappers. If I were them, I would have just taken the $1 million and ran. But in the end, there was a point to it all. It was to make me look like Mr. Deacon. And if that was the reason for which I was abducted, then I believe we could assume that the victim was already dead at that time. Well, Lance, am I right? But you showed Miss Pops a person, namely me, with a bad badge's head on, and I made your costume to escape together. Or so you pretended.
What do you mean he pretended?
Exactly that. I believe Lance watched you escape and then doubled back to the hideout. Probably to come and remove the bad badger head from my unconscious self. And to create his fake prison with the prop sword, he then escaped via the passageway.
Hold your tongue, boy. Don't get caught up in that tidal wave of words coming out of Mr. Prosecutor's mouth.
Tidal wave?
We've heard a lot come out of you, but I've yet to see a shred of evidence. The victim's betrayal, his subsequent detainment, all that could have happened while you were out cold.
That's right, you were out for quite a while, Mr. Prosecutor. Even if that were the case, Miss Pops would have still seen me tied to that beam.
I'm scared of Mr. Deacon, so I didn't go into the next room. So I really have no idea if you were in there or not, Mr. Edgeworth.
You see, you can't prove a thing.
Who said that?
Please, wait. Mr. Armano.
Oh, Miles, my boy, looks like you're really giving it your all.
And Lance, it's not good to cause trouble for others.
Dad?
Let's see, you're the one in charge of the investigation, correct?
No, correct?
Correct? Yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry, my son's been nothing but trouble. This probably won't make up for anything, but I have some evidence for you.
Oh, you do now?
Is that what I think it is? It's the bad badger costume the victim was wearing, and the gun!
I couldn't wait around for the police, so I went and found these myself. It appears they were disposed of in the sea. Is there no one in this country who actually obeys the law? There. Now, Agent Lang, please calm down. What the hell is that scrap of paper?
This appears to be a letter from the Chief of Police. Please allow Mr. Amano complete freedom to do as he sees fit, it says.
What? The Chief of Police? What the who does he think he is?
Person who wields the highest authority in this area.
There. Now, there's no need to be so upset. I'm not a cop from this land, so I'm not bound by the laws of your country. Now. This wasn't meant to strong-arm you into anything, it's just a request. I'm only asking that you please respect the laws of the land. I can't really say no to that, however, return to the topic at hand. It doesn't matter who found the evidence, its value remains unchanged. Alright, now let's take a look at this new evidence. I've already got the results back. I've had a special forensic research lab that I'm on good terms with to conduct the test. They verified that the blood in his costume belonged to Oliver. As for the gun, the only fingerprints they could find were yours, Lauren. What? You disappoint me, Miles. I can't believe that you would cause my son such stress and heartache. Thank goodness I was able to find the final piece of evidence. With this, you have no reason left to push my poor boy around. I'll be the judge of that. Could this gun be the actual murder weapon? This bullet hole. It's kind of burned around the edges. Wait, those burn marks left by the gunpowder. This is the most important fact. Why is that? Because it is proof that the victim was shot at point blank range. What's this? Okay, there's something inside the costume head. Hey, this sparkle bit really valuable. Sorry, but they're just pieces of a mirror. Well, at least not the most definitive pieces of evidence you've ever seen. Thank you, Dad. This should be enough to convince even Mr. Edgeworth over there. Make no mistake, there are fingerprints on that murderous gun, and they prove that it was Lolly who killed Oliver. But Oliver was also after Lolly's life, so Mr. Edgeworth, even you must see that Lolly was only acting in self-defense. The fingerprints on the weapon, Oh no, this isn't helpful at all. Look, Mr. Edgeworth, all I want to do is save Lolly. And talk like a fucking weirdo. Can I not? They found Miss Pop's fingerprints on this gun. Could you let me hold it for a sec? I shouldn't if you don't know how to handle it. Besides, Miss Pop's prints are on it. Look, I'm wearing gloves, it'll be okay, I just want to take a look, that's all. I ain't gonna run off with it. The only things I don't return are treasures. Stealing on the one would land you in jail, you know? Can I inspect the chambers? Please? That's not right. You should be able to see the bullets from the other side. No matter. And all I can do is watch on as she takes punishment for her crimes. That may be all you can do, however, I still have a case to solve and a job to do. The job of unraveling your insidious lie. You wound me? Why won't you believe me? Even in the face of all this evidence.
Miles Edgeworth.
Miles Edgeworth.
Next stream of Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 in 2024. Just seeing that ASU made really good.
Thanks. I forgot I didn't even finish the video. In fact, some of the images I used, I already had on from when I was initially going to put them in, but then I went to bed.
Oh, okay. Mario 8,810 invites me to watch their live. Mario. I'm live. Let's go. Press any button. Can you do that? I don't think I can press any button, you know.
So if I press the eject button while the game is still on the disc, like, tray. Does that work?
No.
Oh. They said any button. They never specified what I could and couldn't do. They said any button, which means I may press the off button, the eject button, anything.
I mean, I guess it was.
Yeah. So, from now on, they should say press X, triangle, square, circle, D-pad up, D-pad down, D-pad left, D-pad right, R1, R2, L1, L2, the big fucking button on the front, and that's it.
Exactly, if they tell you the buttons you need to press.
Exactly, because what if I accidentally press the PlayStation button and turn off the game? Whoopsies, they never said I couldn't press the PlayStation button, did they?
Do.
What about the mute button? Huh? The mute button doesn't fucking work either.
You tell.
I will. First, I need to get this fat fucking guilty verdict.
Very sorry to hear that.
Fingerprints on the murderous gun. Why is he calling Lauren Lolly? Like, what a fucking pedo name. We should check this guy's hard drive.
Oh, Lolly. Oh, Lolly. What? I think Lolly might be haunted. I understand.
Hold it!
Yeah, I agree, hold it. These fingerprints, are you sure they belong to Miss Pops? Edgeworth? Edgeworth, you already have confirmation, they are Miss Pops.
Does Edgeworth bring the boom, or does he bring the doom?
Edgeworth brings the boom and the doom, depending on who you're asking.
Oh, it's good.
Because if you ask Dick Gumshoe, he says that Edgeworth brings the boom, but if you ask, say, a murderer, then they say Edgeworth brings the doom.
So, all
There's no
the other
mistake about
say-
it. Through my connections, I have best forensic techniques the money can performed. Somewhat a bit peculiar. What, are you trying to pick an argument with me?
No, I'm not.
Frankly, I don't believe that Miss Pop's prints should be on that gun, to begin with. And the reason why Miss Pop's print should not be on that gun is...
Take that!
costume. It's simply not possible for Miss Pops to have left any prints on the murder weapon. Why not? Why not? Because while she was at the stadium, Miss Pops was wearing a costume.
Yes.
Who?
November, for the 5th November.
Miles Edgeworth probably does remember the 5th of November.
Does he?
Yeah? I mean, Miles Edgeworth gets around a lot. He studied in Germany, he's been to London once. Confirmed. Because he bought a tea set. Which is very expensive.
Well, just because he bought tea doesn't mean that. Yeah.
He's studied in Japan and America.
Okay.
And that's a lot of countries.
It's 2.
No. Japan, America, Germany, England.
Oh.
I think we went to a country called fucking Borgania.
That does not exist. Well, I don't think so.
Well, it does in Phoenix, right?
I mean, then it's not realistic then, is it?
No.
Not realistic experience. I'm scared. But scared now because I'm gonna cancel him.
No, don't cancel Phoenix, right, please?
Sorry.
I don't want you to cancel Phoenix, right?
Oh, see, I don't get.
Phoenix fights, and he fights people.
That was cool.
Wouldn't that be a fun game?
That would be so cool. Wait, Phoenix Rice is going to be in Dwight Fighter 7.
Ooh. Phoenix Wright should be a Street Fighter character. He can do the goofy blasts.
Exactly.
Because he can do it in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, he can make like a massive finger just smash someone's face in.
With how Stingray.
Jinxie, this video. No,
Not Jinxie.
there's no mistake, we found fingerprints.
Do they talk?
Well, Miss Pops, do you remember touching the gun at all anytime?
Ah, yes, as a matter of fact, I did hold it for a bit back in the hideout.
Like
And as after Mrs. Deacon was
Instead of lost all their
for the
rights to
haunted
the
house.
characters, they now just have these obscure villains like Toads.
Sorry.
Ducker. It's like Ducker. Ayaka. It isn't really okay. So what have you done?
Something.
Right, sorry Stan, but I can't help you this. Hey, give me your hand, will you?
Hey, give me a hand, will ya? No.
Sorry, Stan.
I'm sorry, Stan. I can't do it, Stan.
I need to recent free play. I can't help you.
I think it's purposely Lego Marvel Superheroes 2's fault for specifically giving us characters who can't save Stan.
I mean, so did like the other two games. So.
Help!
He's still asking for help to this day. It is.
Stan does seem like the type of guy to save Penny, but remember he just couldn't swim.
Silly Stan there.
Stan! Hey! Give me a Chinese, will ya?
When am I gonna stop being a cameo and be a playable character in this game? So cold. He's never gonna stop being a cameo.
When's Symbiotic a Stan Lee coming out?
That would be so cold. Symbiote Stan Lee. Except Stan would not fall to the ways of the symbiote.
He wouldn't be mean, he would just have all the cool powers.
Exactly.
He would literally, like, you know when Venom turns into just a head on someone's shoulder in the film?
Yeah.
He would just do that and he would just pet the guy.
That'd be so cold. But at the same time, Stan already has all the powers.
So why not just give him some more?
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's the creator after all.
He is so cold to be fair, Stan.
Yeah, Stan's literally a god to the Marvel characters.
He literally created him. I love Stan.
Same.
Stan needs his own game, to be fair.
I mean, it'd be hard for him to voice act for it, but...
Well... Just went too far on that.
Sorry.
But Stan Lee is. But I think Stan Lee is the only character who plays himself in the game. Like, Robert Downey Jr. does not play Iron Man in this game.
Plus, Robert Downey Jr. isn't even a character in Marvel.
Well, I know. You know what I mean, right?
I know what you mean.
You don't know what I mean, do you?
Stan Lee versus Shrek, who wins? Stan Lee.
Stan Lee clears Shrek.
Stan Lee
Shrek
versus
is so
all
cool.
Marvel characters. Stan
Lee,
wins.
he literally created them.
Stan Lee's the only person who could probably stand or snap and just erase all of the Marvel characters.
If Stan Lee was there to stop Thanos from Infinity War, mate, it would have been over in 2 seconds.
Yeah, they had to specifically not do that because it would have made the film 2 seconds long.
Yeah, that's a nerf, Stan Lee, unfortunately.
Yeah, that nerf him by just making him cameo and not like a main character, which I think is quite a... It's kind of character assassination.
No.
I mean,
I can understand why I did it, because it's just too powerful, in all fairness.
Stanley jealous of J.K. Simmons for not being allowed to play J. Jonah Jameson.
I swear, J.K. Simmons probably likes J. Jonah Jameson every single universe race.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine Stanley as J. Jonah Jameson though, because J. Jonah Jameson's mean, and Stanley's just the most wholesome guy ever.
I feel like they have a rivalry there. Stan Lee versus J. Jonah Jameson.
I think J. Jonah Jameson was one of the first forms of cancel culture I've ever seen in my life.
But at the same time, Stan Lee created J. Jonah Jameson, so it's done for. Stan Lee. I wish Stan Lee made a cameo in Spider-Man 2. He couldn't. Oh. R.I.P. Stan.
Didn't he? Or that? No, that was Miles Morales, never mind. I was thinking of the statue next to Mix.
the Spider-Man 1 cameo was something else there. Wrong restaurant. So
You two were always my favorites.
so cool. Stan Lee is his favourites.
Stanley's therefore that type of uncle who no one could hate. No one would dream of hurting Stanley. And if you do, you're just a sociopath and you need to be executed once.
Right. What about Reagan Ray? Do you think he's a fan of Stan Lee? I think he's cool.
I should probably get back to Miles Edgeworth game rather than just gloating about how good Stanley is.
I mean, you're not wrong, are you?
Do you understand now, Miss Armano? The fingerprints do not prove that Miss Pops is the murderer. But still, the point still stands. Who the fuck chooses their last name to be Pops?
Damn the man, Lee.
But you still don't have anything to prove she isn't the killer, right? She's very adamant about insisting that your girlfriend is a cold-blooded killer. Oh, Lance. Anyway, I'm incredibly worried about her. But that doesn't change the fact that you don't have any evidence, right? That's where you're wrong. I have the evidence. Do you? Do we? What? How? So Miss Pops killed a victim of the stage in the stadium. The whole affair is simply not true, because that was not the real crime scene, but a setup. This proves the real murder was not committed at the stadium at all. Glass! This piece of evidence proves that the real crime scene is not in fact the stadium.
Oh, Mr. Prosecutor, I'd have to rate that piece of logic a 0 out of 10.
Fuck off, mate. Your hair is... Mate, his hair is literally styled to look like a fucking wolf's ears. Fuck you. Twat. 0. It's at least a 6.8 out of 10. At this rate, Lolly is going to wind up getting arrested.
Are you Hulk?
Hulk. Roar!
He is wrong, to be fair.
Yeah.
Hulk smash hairy snowman's kind of cool, to be fair.
No, not wrong.
What he just said, mate, that's so cool. Hulk smash hairy snowman! You two were always my favourites. If you really think about it, I don't know. I'm thinking
Yeah, I don't fucking know either.
Really, that's why I was asking you
I don't fucking know.
though. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know.
Why don't you? Marcus. Moody Marcus. Are you Hulk? Wow. If you're not Hulk, wow. Hulk's just body slammed someone there. What the hell is he doing?
Being a really naughty boy.
Who a Hulk? Oh. He died. Don't attack, please. Are you a potato?
Maybe.
Oh. You some potato head.
Yeah, I think so. If it was point blank, then it couldn't be outside, right? Right? Okay. I've had such a fucking bindergoof in this one section that I literally only have 2 tries to present evidence again.
Team is going down.
Oh. Let's take another good look at the costume the victim was wearing. Then I believe you'll see why it says he was not shot at the stadium.
That's so cool.
Take that!
That! He has a fucking bullet hole. The burn around this bullet hole was made when the victim was shot at point blank range. So then you mean the murder miss all backs out the same where he was. Yes, she saw 2 people who were separated by distance. If the victim was shot from below the stage, there shouldn't be a gunpowder burn. This guy's handcuffs aren't even real.
Oh.
Well, they're not good enough, I'd say. They don't even fit his fucking arms. Look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants Prosecutor. Since you seem to know all the answers, why not tell us where the real crime scene is then? Bam bam bam. Bam bam bam. Bam bam bam. Bam dun 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 dun. Better better da 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 da
Afterlight, are you a good singer?
Am I? Oh, I'm the best singer ever.
Happy J.
Thank you. What do I want for tea?
Oh, good to know. Perfect. What do you want to take?
Take that!
Porterhouse.
After.
Because there's glass. It's scary. It's scary. The haunted house? Yes, I think it is highly likely that the victim was killed there.
Nah, no. The best way serious now.
Take that!
You guys know that.
These are inside the costume the victim was wearing. They're fragments of a mirror.
Hope died.
A mirror? What does that have to do with anything? Indeed, you don't exactly expect to find pieces of a mirror inside a costume.
Yeah, but look in the mirror.
Yeah, that's actually pretty dangerous. Well, no shit. My head's basically just, well, just a snowball with glass. However, there's one place I can think of where there is a plethora of mirror fragments.
Left was kind of
And that is
crazy.
a haunted house.
Maybe Wait. Yeah, let me get that purple stuff, please. There we go. Let's start this one soon. Give up the tumor.
Sorry. Lancer Mano, I propose you killed Mr. Deacon with the revolver in the haunted house.
Sorry.
Why don't you just use a spear, or a ghost, or something really spooky?
Because that's cheating, isn't it?
Oh, sorry. After that, you saw the Blue Badger and be able to move his body to the Wild Wild West area. The timing of when the Blue Badger wheel was still confirms this as a fact.
Wait, Hulk Hogan is named Hulk?
Miles, my boy, say no more. I'm sorry, Mr. Money, but I cannot do that. Be quiet. Yes, please do something. Stop that boy from speaking any more nonsense.
Exactly, stop speaking so much nonsense, man.
Ernest Amano, correct? I meant you. Now be quiet, Gramps.
That was gold. Gramps is kind of crazy.
Why does everyone call everyone old Gramps?
I don't freaking know.
They call the fucking judge Gramps, Grandpa.
I mean, he is a grandpa.
Oh, fair enough, he does actually have grandchildren. But no one calls Von Karm a grandpa. He has a granddaughter, so why not?
Looks like he's gonna murder you, this.
I mean, he has murdered some people, and he does carry on a fucking stun gun with him, but that doesn't matter. You can still call him Gramps. I mean, he walks around with a walking stick. How's he gonna chase you? What, is he gonna throw his taser at you? Catch it mid-air, chase him, and then tase the fuck out of him?
You ever want a few tastes, yeah?
Well, too bad, so sad. Just suck it up. Andrew Tate wouldn't be bothered by it. You just grab him by...
Exactly, you do, and not be bothered by that.
He'd grab Von Karma by the neck, pull out machete, and just bam, 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 right in the face.
Loki, listen to my theme song. So good. His theme song's so cool, like, isn't it? What a cool song. When I heard Andrew Tate's theme song, I felt inspired me. Did you feel inspired when you heard Andrew Tate's theme song? I sure did. The emotional words of it's just too emotional.
How dare you? I don't need words. The only thing I require is evidence. Decisive evidence. And to call these mirror bit decisive was a bit too presumptuous, Mr. Prosecutor. Yeah. What? Sheena, wasn't there a mirror in the kidnapper's hideout? Yes, there was a mirror there. A mirror that's for the haunted house. You see, it's impossible the fragments got in the costume there. But Agent Lang, there are no fragments on the floor, so the probability is very low. Probability. That Langzy says, on truth's pairs, the word probability does not exist. The only thing that does is definitive proof. The question, Mr. Prosecutor, is do you have the definitive proof you need? Well, Miss Tetris, do you? Do you? The answer is no. Oh. Well, that's just fucking brilliant, isn't that, mate?
68,000.
See? So since you don't have any, shut up.
What the fuck?
Right now, Mr. Edgeworth. Agent Lang, I have a special request. Yeah? I'd like to prove to you that the scene of the crime was indeed at a haunted house. Why in the world are you asking the werewolf for permission? Because I don't really have a choice if I want to find the truth. Alright, permission granted, but you're not to touch a single thing. You got it. That would be a problem. All that's important to me is that the truth be brought to light. Doesn't matter by who or how it's done, as long as it is. Sheena! I'm here. Put in the paperwork for the organization immediately. Understood. I'll go get the Gatewater Group's approval. Huh. Who was that? Now. Let's hold on for a second. There's no need to obtain approval. Mr. Armano? Agent Lang, if you please take a look at this. What is this? Sheena! It's the deed to the haunted house. The deed? Read it out loud! Gatewater Land Inc. hereby bequeaths a property known as the haunted house to Mr. Armano for the lump sum of $1 million paid full in cash. What? Oh. As you can see, I'm now the legal owner of the haunted house. Why? Okay, so you were worried about the $1 million you gave for your son's ransom, and then you decided you were going to buy a fucking haunted house with it.
Yeah.
Why? I know haunted house is spooky and scary and shit, but like, what?
In Black Bolt, we haven't done yet.
It's spooky.
In Black
Are you kidding? When did you? The park. We made a deal almost immediately. How quickly things move when you can prepare $1 million in the bank in the blink of an eye. That $1 million you paid. Don't tell me it was. Oh, that's right. This disgusting suitcase belongs to you, doesn't it? I don't have any more use for it, so you may have it back now. You used the ransom money? My answer's a good boy. He even apologized for the kidnapping a bit earlier. So I do believe I will forgive him. After all, he did return the ransom money. That's the way things are, so if you would please discuss things with me from now on. Discuss? What is there to discuss? Why, permission to enter the haunted house, of course.
You meant, safe.
Permission to search the haunted house is denied. End of discussion. Hey, fuck you, Ernest, you stupid old bastard. The police have a right to search your haunted house if they believe there is probable cause that someone was, like, eliminated in there. So, frick you, Ernest, you old cunt. Fucking kill yourself, Ernest. I hate you.
Gramps.
Yeah, Gramps. Yeah, Gramps, what are you gonna do about Gramps? Detective Gumshoe can go in if he wants to. Agent Lang, I want you to arrest that girl. And Miles, you should hurry on home now, my boy, before I really lose my temper. Shut up, Grandad.
Granddad's crazy, to be fair. Century, no. Are you Grandpa?
Ahoy there, Grandpa Pig!
Let's go, Grumpy Rabbit is. Grumpy Rabbit doesn't explode.
I'm surprised you could go anything on that rubbish tip.
I'm just surprised to fair. How could he actually go anywhere with that rubbish tip?
Hold it. Okay.
Is Grandpa Pig in his turn? Question.
There's no pigs around Ace Attorney, I don't think. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you doing spacing out? Have you forgotten there's only one thing you should do at a time like this? And what is that? When the people are in a bind, the hero justice appears to save the day. Look, you just leave it to me. I am K. Faraday, the second of the great Yadagrasu. But I thought you were a thief, not a hero. Yadagrasu is noble and is always a thief of justice. That's... of course. If you have enough information, I can recreate the inside of a haunted house with this. Possibly and factor in everyone's testimony, you can recreate exactly what happened when I dropped off the ransom money. Agent Line? So you want to use your little toy? Be my guest. Okay, hang on. You're allowed to witness the true power of real modern-day Robin Hood. Stop calling yourself Robin Hood, you stupid bitch, and get the key out your head. Detective Gumshoe. Is there a copy of the haunted house's blueprint among the police's reference documents?
Yes, sir. We got it just in case we need it. The kidnapping case.
Alright, I'll put the haunted house data then.
After you could be Robin Hood.
Spooky!
Scary skeleton.
It's not spooky scary skeleton, it's spooky haunted house!
Miles Edgeworth yells objection at the ghost who scares him in the haunted house.
That'd be cool.
Boo! Objection!
What? Prove that you are indeed a ghost. Oh. Damn.
Gosh, darners. Walk the prank bro.
Walk the prank bro versus
Richie.
Miles Edgeworth Investigations Collection versus Todger. Todger wins.
What, Richie though? I'm more of a Todger guy than Richie, to be fair. That's a Richie.
Yeah.
Regs with no legs. Does Regs have legs or not? I'm very confused. Regs with legs or no legs? We need to take down Maximus, man.
Excelsior!
What is this?
Where are we?
It's like we're in the haunted house.
Okay, what should I recreate first? You haven't figured it out yet? Maybe I have, maybe I haven't, but I'm gonna make you do all the hard work. Very well, let's take from inspect the moment in which I was ambushed by my abductor.
You ambushed by your doctor, I'll be to
No, Miles Edgeworth was abducted by the Proto Badger and he was smashed over the back of the head with a sword. At that time, I saw a badger slumped over on the floor at the end of the hall.
What was the badger doing all the way down there?
I also thought it strange. However, I thought that maybe it was simply a mannequin that was set there for atmosphere.
Do you know which badger it was? No, it was too dark to tell, or so it was a silhouette. In that case, I guess I'll program a badger silhouette for now. Programming complete.
But Brett is now a standard moderator for your channel.
Woohoo!
What?
I started walking towards the exit. so then it's attack from behind, right? Yes, that's odd. The hallway is a dead end. Where did your assailant come from?
You're an
Is there any
admin
other
now.
location I can think of?
You are the admin of the King Matt channel.
Am I admin for King Matt or not?
You are also admin as well. Where's the elf?
Woohoo!
Maximus needs to stop yapping though. You did get an upgrade. Wow. The lockjaw. Please have it.
Sony issued a statement urging anyone who bought its latest online multiplayer shooter, Concord, to return the games you bought from Amazon, Argos, Curry's Game, or supermarkets like Asda. Those who purchased the title online on the PlayStation Digital Store will might be given a full refund.
Yes.
No, they deactivated Concord.
What about viewers?
Mr. Who's the boss creates the largest iPhone ever made.
That'd be so cold.
That wouldn't be so cold. It is so cold because he actually got the world record for it.
What am I about? I don't know. Crazy Alf mentioned some about PlayStation and Curry's, and I don't know.
The word mop.
Ross, Rob, Joe, Andrew, that's kind of real to be fair. I agree.
Okay, so for 50 points on PlayStation Stars, I need to play Harry Potter Quidditch. Great.
Yeah, Ross.
Well, anything that'll get me closer to Apollo Justice. Okay, I need like £28. Frick! Frick! This is gonna be so hard. Whoa.
I'm very sorry you've been sleeping in the cardboard box, buttered bread.
Can I sleep in a cardboard box?
Maybe? I don't know.
It'd have to be a big box though. Like, I don't want to sleep in like a box that a headset comes in, because that'd be tiny. I could only fit my foot in there.
Please.
Where could the badger be sitting?
You believe that?
Didn't the obvious answer just be? That doll I saw wasn't really a doll, it was in fact a costume kidnapper. So he used the catch me to perfect camouflage smell of the rest of the house.
I buttered bread.
Precisely. He waited until I'd made the drop off and was about to leave. Then, just as he saw me take a step towards the exit, he stood and launched his attack. I couldn't think of no better time taking this. Hey, not bad. I'm gonna think I should steal this tactic for myself.
I don't think
Just don't use it to do anything criminal, okay?
I think he loves it, you know. You think he loves Ace Attorney?
Who loves Ace Attorney?
New Star Games.
Nah, New Star Game don't like Ace Attorney.
Star Game, no.
Yeah, it's not his type of game, I don't think.
Again, Senders isn't my type of game. Get me out of here! Sorry, Stan. Legendary word. No! Ah! No? Guys, stop freezing, please. Put a bread, please. Just can anyone? Captain, we need to put a bread back. It's all going wrong. Electric
You
fish.
say Nick Ricardo avocado?
Yeah, Nick avocado got blown. However, I'm pretty sure it's pre-recorded though, because
Yeah,
heard,
same. I don't.
That bird is literally dead, mate. he made a video saying the bird is dead and now he's back here.
Unless it's price, get 50% off
Just like
yourself Friday.
Last night I went to bed really early. I was just all tuckered out, so I said, "Goodbye, moon," and I snuggled on into bed to catch some Z's. Really?
God, he did do that.
Really do that? Nicocado avocado.
Bloody Nick avocado.
Okay, if I look at this channel. Oh.
They got some people believing they eat Nick avocado. How do people believe this stuff? I don't understand.
Why has he made a full-on subsection called gaining weight? He's made a complete playlist called gaining weight, but it's not his full-on channel, unfortunately. Warning, emotional and might make you cry. We broke up. We broke up. Yeah, we all know that. World's hottest one chip challenge. Okay. My last seafood boil ever. No, he doesn't eat seafood boils after this. No.
That ain't gonna make me cry.
Upset feelings. I can't take this anymore. Heartbroken. Why veganism wrong and makes people crazy. Serious allegations against.
Alfie, I've saved Stan Lee. But the
I'm getting
animations
deported. I can't deal with this. Say hello to my double chin 7 years ago. Wow. Why my marriage is falling apart. I'm having a bad day, mukbang. My compulsive eating. What did I do to deserve this? I'm getting fat and I don't know why.
I wonder why.
Wow, this is big mystery, big mystery.
Nick avocado is broke there.
Didn't Nick avocado have like 6 channels?
Yeah, he has Nick avocado 2.
Okay, Nick avocado 2. Hi. Oh. I quit my weight loss journey, time to get fat again. Oh, mint.
It wasn't.
3 months ago, I quit my weight loss journey, time to get fat again.
I was not looking forward to coming on here and saying this. I have been trying to avoid saying what I'm about to say.
No,
I'm not looking forward to this video, but I need to come over here now and
Nick, don't play this.
That's the thing about my diet too. I've been like sleeping not good.
Nick, please.
Hi.
Welcome to Nicocado 2. This is my second channel, and I hope you consider subscribing.
Oh, I love the second channel.
I don't even know if people like me, or if they want to hear from me.
I want to hear from you, Nick.
Video for like 2 years, and
Just.
I haven't made a video for like 2 years. Definitely pre-recorded. Getting fatter. Mate, Nick and Carlo, stop making playlists which just take the piss out of yourself. Like, that's my job, not yours. Nick Ricardo avocado 3. Heart attack grill.
Yes, like noodle ball.
Yeah, 6 months. No, not 6. What? Here's the full version. 3 years ago.
Noodle.
Hold on. Is he? What?
I should be my bird and be named Noodles.
I'm so fucking confused. So he's just re-uploading his old videos. What? My weight before and after weight loss journey thingamajig mukbang, whatever the fuck. Shut up, I don't speak Japanese.
Is it gaining or losing? Hello, Nick.
Of 2022. It's now May of 2024, so a lot has changed. I look a little different, can't you tell? I mean...
Hold on. He hasn't made a video in 2 years. Which means that he's been pre-recording and uploading videos for 2 whole fucking years.
You can kind of tell my face. Yeah, so as y'all know, I lost 89 pounds, 89 lbs, but that was like a 20
swear you made a video about dying
I gained a little in muscle and I gained a bit, but overall, for the past all of 2023 and basically all of 2024, I have plateaued. I have stalled, I am stalling.
So it's not pre-recorded, because you would not be talking about 2024.
But actually, I don't even care, because every time I do a live on TikTok, or I make a new video, or if I'm on this channel, and I'm just in the background, people are like, why is he still so fat?
Avocado.
I already told you, I gave up on my weight loss journey. I made like 2 videos explaining why. But here's the thing, Orlando and I like each other big, and here's also the thing. Like 80% of America's overweight, so it's not that big of a deal. And why?
Yeah, but 80% of America doesn't do mukbangs for a fucking living and just become morbidly obese.
Now how dare you insult my man Nick Avocado, it's unbelievable.
He did it to himself, he admitted it! He admitted it! By 4 months ago.
I am just gonna tell you right off the bat.
I have a pass.
Edge? Like, most likely.
Why did he blur out the word breakdown? Okay, so apparently it's swearing to say breakdown.
It is, because you might have a mental breakdown, you know what I mean?
Oh, right. Somebody I used to know, I fucking got you. I fucking swear to God, I've seen one more of these fucking shorts in my feed, where it's literally just a...
It's not.
Oh my God, this is so relatable.
That's more than that, Dorothy. What are you doing? That is like, unless she did have to cut you off.
Same. Oh, I swear to God, if I keep saying fucking Tommy Winkle, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Is that the guy that just eats stuff on camera?
Right. He shows the camera what he's eating.
I know. Eating only British food.
And he nods his head or shakes his head, depending on whether he likes it or not, and puts a number on the screen. Very inspirational content. Right, let's see. Eating and rating the entire Mr. Beast menu.
We are banging Mr. Beast. We're eating Mr. Beast's burger. He has a restaurant, so let's eat.
No, he doesn't. Not anymore.
Matthew, today we're banging Mr. Beast. Rock eyebrow meme. Hold on. This was posted 3 days ago. When was the last time you genuinely saw someone find the Rock eyebrow meme funny? I'm saying since about 2023.
Like, about 2 seconds ago, that was what meme is.
Oh, he's such a
Do you want to kill?
Oh my God, Tommy Winkler chews so fucking out and goes, I have never eaten something and gone,
Yeah?
Looks like fries and bacon.
It looks like fries and bacon? No shit, Sherlock, I'm sure it will tell you what it means on the fucking menu.
It's just water waste, honestly.
I don't like that at all. Yeah, I'm trying this fucking video off before I fucking just start shivering and kill myself.
Please, no! I'm Tommy Winkle.
Oh, no, Tommy Winkle. Well, lads? What are you asking me for? For the kidnappers, I feel I should give you the chance to confess first.
I was one of the kidnappers, but I don't know anything.
Yeah, it's cool, but
I did come up to the haunted house, but I never set foot inside. I left all of them in charge of picking up the ransom money. Court of Owls? You mean Gotham Knights?
no.
Oh. I love Gotham
That game
Knights.
sucks, man.
I just want to play Gotham Knights. I don't want to, I just want to play it just to see if it's actually as shit as we all thought it was. Hold on, is Gotham Knights even on PlayStation Plus? Standard edition. Yeah, it is! Yeah! Woohoo! Woo! So it's not better than Arkham City?
No.
But I
It's
thought,
not better than any of the other games.
I thought that Gotham Knights was better than Arkham City, Arkham Knight. No, my favourite game is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Ah! Damn, I love that one. My favourite's 21 Girl. Do you understand?
Ooh. Why does companies that make superhero games now, besides Insomniac, just fuck it up? Square Enix had like 90 bajillion teams working on Avengers, and that somehow flopped, even though I kind of enjoyed it, but still.
Right.
The post-game content was just fucking pathetic. I mean...
Hawkeye, Kate Bishop.
Okay, Kate Bishop. Okay, we put Spider-Man in about 2 years after we initially said we would.
Spider-Man wasn't even good, I'm gonna be honest. What the hell did they do to him?
Why are there balloons tied to the anvil thingamajig outside?
Fortnite was a better swinging animation than Marvel game is.
Real.
How's this come to happen, man?
How did Lego Marvel have a better swinging animation than Marvel's Avengers?
I know.
I left all of them in charge of picking up the ransom money.
Not smart. I just ran into a saw blade.
Who assaulted me? Yes, I'm sure it was him. I'm putting new information down.
Alfred Henningsen. By the way, completely unrelated, but Miss Hall, who's my cousin teacher, when we get in the class, she puts on the Sing playlist. Yeah. You have to listen to Shake It Off every time we go on these. So annoying. I love this mind.
It's a replica of myself. You're totally oblivious to what's behind you, huh? Yes, I suppose I am to... That's what happened to me. I was incredibly dark. The only one reason I should have been more alert.
Yeah.
I vow to never... I vow to never be caught by surprise again. I don't think we can do that, Mr. Edgeworth. You didn't recreate the weapon. But it looks so good, though. I can't really do something I know nothing about. To tell you what you hit with. The attack came from behind, so I have no idea. But I doubt it was someone's bare hands.
Here's the question, Alfie. Why don't you like...
Are you I don't like it. I don't want to. I don't like it. I was hit on the right side of my head, just above my temple. There was a bit of blood, but it wasn't anything serious. Ow, sounds painful. Okay, right, so Edgeworth gets fucking clobbered on the back of the head and somehow doesn't die. But you just quickly give someone a quick whoosh on the side of the head with a fucking clock and dead. How?
I'm in bad for man, you know what I mean?
Why are you smirking like that when you say it? It's just your imagination. Now let's see. I wonder if there's anything in the hallway that could have been used as a weapon. Looking for something the culprit could have used to hit you with.
Take that!
nothing.
I have it. There's indeed one such object lying here in this hallway. A prop sword. You talking about this thing here? Yes, although we did find it at the kidnapper's hideout. But yes, it's possible the culprit took it with him after using it on me. So you don't have it behind, right?
I'm scared.
Correct. Worth a more thorough examination yet. Meow! Meow! Culprit was wearing a costume at the time, so fingerprint analysis is useless. Let's run a new luminal test. It's possible some of my blood was found its way onto this. Agent, I ask for cooperation in this matter.
Like I was just Sheena, call the lab boys.
Understood. I'll just call him Emma. Cut her down on the left side. It would appear that the blade is spotless. That's been the left side of the prop sword that hit you then, right?
For some reason, I'm watching
to the location and see if she's anything.
calling someone a child in assembly.
Mr. Devlin, I disagree with what you just said. Settle down and think of some good evidence to use against me, child.
So good.
I thought as much. Now sit back down and remain quiet.
Mr. Devlin, I was the one that knocked on the old man's door.
Sorry.
After I heard you were the one that knocked on the old man's door.
You have no proof.
Yeah, it is.
Prove it then, bitch.
RT-wise. That's my proof.
You got me. Look. This happened when I was still in the Breaking Bad era, correct? And what is Walter White famous for saying? I am the one who knocks.
Oh, he's been saying I am danger.
Yeah, but he said that in the same sentence.
Nah.
Yes, to
You're
club, me,
lying,
to club me with the left side of a prop sword. Shall we take more impact? I don't see the pain expression on your face. It's just fine the way it is.
Pretty
No,
good.
it's just my imagination.
Here's
Or something not quite right. No, that badger is pretty bad.
Come on, Medusa!
Well, what do you expect from my character, the bad badger? I need to really stop dropping my phone.
Silly man. How are you doing this?
Not lost. You bad really.
You foolish child.
No! No!
I'm very disappointed.
No! 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 No!
I am. Past lives. I should have said take past lives. That'd be so cool. Past lives.
Oh, mama!
Legs and no legs, or legs with legs?
Rags with legs versus...
Crazy Elf.
Rags with legs versus Lewis versus Richie versus Rain possible overnight. Thanks for that weather app.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, talking about us. Past lives. Dogs.
Is it a sword?
Medusa.
Hold on.
Medusa!
He'd be holding it in his right hand, wouldn't he?
Wouldn't.
I need to save. Mommy! Mama! Mama! Mommy! Mommy! What? No. Oh. Okay, here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing special. Here goes nothing, man.
Here comes Lewis. Dee.
Lewis Grant. Lewis Grant. You know Lewis isn't there. I lied, sorry. Don't understand, Louise is a pure evil.
No!
Livy is pure evil, you cannot lie.
No!
Dun.
Oh!
Play the epic music.
That is right. So you hit the left. We only hit the left. Is this it? Finally, I found a clear contradiction of facts about the sword. Yes, I was meant to duel with him. I think it would be really funny if Miles Edgeworth carried two things. One, a working flintlock pistol. And two, a medieval dueling sword.
That would be good.
That'd be very funny, very silly. And you know what it would also do? Allow him to be a Street Fighter character.
Really?
Yes.
Lying.
No, don't you.
You absolute clown.
I accidentally knocked my controller off my bed.
Dilly man.
No. Gosh darn it! I'm sick of this shit, man.
Dilly man.
I find a clear contradiction of facts about the sword. The prop sword is absolutely spotless. However, the culprit is usually left-handed but goes around the opposite side. That was the side. The culprit held the sword in his left hand, so his right side wasn't hit. Shut up, kid. I see, but the blood was on the left side of the sword, right? Which means he used his right hand to hit you. Exactly. This prop sword has
Crazy
a
up
large
schedule
hand
digest.
guide.
Oh my god. Really crazy schedule digest.
This prop sword has a large handguard attached to the hilt. Possible to hold with two
I need
hands while wearing
digest
costume
this
such big
crazy
hands.
up content. That's what I need to do.
What do you need to digest?
Crazy up content. Walk the prank, bro.
No, don't make me walk the prank. What the fuck?
Sorry. I love that, by the way. Walk the prank, bro. It's really funny. What do we do? Okay.
Dano Drawings just said that most penguins don't know that pineapples exist.
Really?
He's not wrong.
Crazy. Blackboard's kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah.
What would happen if King Cats just turned into Meowsters? Whoa. RJ did it with such a right hand and swing. Not yet, please. There's no sense in changing anything yet. If you change the parameters of the right hand, it will only create a new contradiction. It would conflict with my prosecutor's badge. Missing model gun.
Albert always holds a gun in his right hand, so he can't hold a sword in addition. Can't fight them right now. If it wasn't in his left, I was right. Means that the only one who struck me could not have been the bad badger.
Excelsior.
Mr. D could not have been the one who struck me. This is only you as our primary suspect. Fine, it was me. I hit you. Please, you lied to me yet again, to see how quickly you catch up to your lies. Wait, isn't Alex left-handed? Ah, yes, but that's what makes this deception all the more interesting. He used his right hand to make oath with Mr. Deacon had been the one to strike me. Well, you see, firing a gun with one non-dominant hand is difficult, but that level of dexterity isn't required to swing a pot sword. Can you please input the CJ to anyone who can hit me from behind with lands? Should I say, put your badger? Here I go. Beep boop, boop boop boop, boop beep, beep bop, boop.
Beep.
Now I have a faithful recreation situation around the attack on me. Alright, I have to use exact new recreation and... And what exactly is so funny, Agent Lang? That amusing little kid is sure packed a punch, right, Gina? Yes, it was all I could do to hold my laughter in. Hey, don't make fun of those little teeth, you mean old werewolf. In a stretcher, bring out the best in each other. You've had your little fun, but now it's my turn. I sit quietly by listening, but the cruel conclusions you two keep spewing don't whet this wolf's appetite. There's no guarantee that your toy will always show the real situation at any given time. All it displays is whatever information you put in there, right? Well, when you put it that way, the supposition's wrong. It's not your fault. I'm not gonna let you on this. There's a trick to this haunted house. I don't know what made that be exactly. A trick beyond what your tiny imaginations can produce. Sheena! Here you are. Now that what you missed, girlie, is written right here in this pamphlet.
Wait, Alfie, are you normal?
Am I what?
Are you normal?
No!
Oh. Let's put a bird horse.
Ooh, it's tea time.
Squad with a bit of bread. Does today actually seem kind of odd, by the way? Best waking up in the morning, thank God. Wild. I'll be pure. I'm very sorry, but I've heard you are. I know, plus parachutable realms. If you know what I mean. It's fine, my dude, don't. But I'm too tough. It is for the man time. Guys, Alfie here. Alfie, is Alfie actually here? This phone is waking up in the morning kind of body. How's what you doing in his area? If you say something, if you love Ace Attorney.
Hello.
Is Granny Jane evil? She just broken from misunderstood. Granny Jane is so broken, to be fair. Hi, how are you?
Grandma, are you broken or are you pure evil? Are you broken or are you pure evil? You're not either. So you're just doing your job? I don't know, it's an internet thing.
You should know you watch YouTube Shorts for crying out loud.
Wait, so your internet isn't broken?
It's not, no.
So you tell me your internet's pure evil?
Yeah.
Evil that. Grandma Jane definitely loves Donald Trump, to be fair.
She does. Auntie Ho-Ho pulled out one of the cables and hit it.
Kill Auntie Ho-Ho, so that's it.
Yeah, Auntie Ho-Ho needs to be silenced.
Forever.
Yeah, we need to send him to the Bahamas.
Nah, the Bahamas is too nice for him. He needs to be,
sent to Paris.
Too nice. To
France is
Afghanistan.
awful. France is full of those people like Miss Simpson.
Yeah, but at the same time, they've got mines, and that's goofy.
Oh.
You see my point? Also, Black Cat's there.
Do you know? Oh my!
Don't ask Grandma Jane her opinion on Donald Trump. It.
Society doesn't exist.
Is Donald Trump a dirty rapist?
Maybe.
Grandma Jane went too far. Too
She
Andrew.
did, like. Andrew Tate didn't do nothing to her.
Just because she isn't an alpha male. Well, that is not alpha male activity. Real alpha would have sold that with respect. But no. Now we're gonna treat her like alpha male. Like she's an alpha male, I mean. We're gonna treat her how an alpha male would treat her. And that's... I'm just here to say again. We're like, run baseball bats and start attacking. We're forced to drink sparkling water. That'll show her.
Seven Wonders of the Haunted House Anticipating Badger. What is this? I'd say someone around here is fond of theatrics, and as you can see, they set a door down the end of this hallway.
That's cool and all, Alfie, but guess what? Riley Bearwood.
Oh! You got me there.
Listen,
Basically, the blue badger you
I'm
saw
not
was
the
just
biggest
a
fan of
stupid door.
Heidi anyways.
No! I dropped my phone again!
Where's Riley Bearwood?
I greased up my hands. How can this be? Guess that throws your whole theory about it being a attacker right out the window.
Like I'm saying, Riley Bearwood, he's the answer.
That guy, right? I need to come and hit the door somewhere. And then
It's Riley Bearwood!
It's a killer couldn't even hide himself in the hallway. How could he hide a giant door?
Let's say that's why Beowulf, because that's
Yet
what
now, thanks to your presumptions, your logic started off weak and led you to completely wrong conclusions.
Put me down.
Now, where is Baywood? I don't know, Buttered Bread. I don't know.
Good Brett's in your chat now.
He died, man. He just friggin' disappeared and he showed up one night after I asked Regan to bless my Empire Sin game.
No.
I agree. No, Riley Beerwood, you can't die. You didn't even pick your options for your 9. He can die after that.
I'm in year 7, he kept saying that he was going to move schools, mate, and he never did.
Now get out of my horse, Mr. Edgeworth.
I think he was
Okay, I
lying.
want you to please put new information for me. You don't know when to quit, do you?
Here would if you die, I will start to hear the flippity jibbity jibber jabber.
If you die, I'll start to hear the flippity jibbity jibber jabber.
And that's no good.
And that's no good. It's really no good. Can you prove that? I'd like to see you prove it. Ow, my ears hurt. Ow.
I will see Banana Man.
I will see Banana Man.
Okay.
I want to high five a Banana Man.
The Banana Man's kind of cold.
I know. I'm also kind of cold. Who's winning the fight? Who would win in the fight? A bumhole or Richie?
Banana Man. Oh, Richie, of course, mate.
No, Banana Man is bad.
No, Banana Man is bad. No, the frick he's not. He's a man mixed with potassium and banana. That is epic. I can't quit them until
The banana already have potassium in there.
Please and I thank you for the additional information.
I don't. Bananas mix up banana and
There
potassium.
you go, then. We'll see you, Frank.
He's addicted to bananas.
He's addicted to bananas. Aren't we all? Yeah.
Some people aren't. Some people are allergic.
And he'll make you addicted to.
And he'll make you addicted too. I'm already addicted to bananas. I'm already addicted to my banana. Wink. Wink, wink.
That's too far, man.
Wink. Sorry.
Label.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I have chicken tendies. Addiction is bad. Oh really? I'm addicted to breathing air. Is that bad? Yeah. Freaking thought so. I am addicted to having blood flow through my body. Is that bad?
Could you do an Oliver Cupboard joke?
So you just want me to tell a joke?
I say we did that.
Ah!
Yeah, but like an original Oliver Cupboard joke.
That's not an addiction.
That doesn't exist. That's not an addiction. Oh!
He did.
Oh,
no,
really?
That's just life.
On your, below your nose, and he said, I don't know, I can't remember what he said, but he said something really cringy. 2 days ago, and he got banned.
What defines an addiction? Addiction is when you have a strong physical or psychological need or urge to do something or use something. It is a dependence on a substance or activity. Even if you know that it can cause you harm, it can impact your daily life. I have an addiction to eating food. If I eat too much food, that could be bad, but I still eat food anyway. I have an addiction to drinking water. Drinking too much could lead me to die through water intoxication, but
if that's not a problem, just drink sparkling water instead. But
regardless, I still drink water. And that's not an addiction, that's just life. Then I consider, whenever I hit the casino every single night, gamble all my money away, scream and fight the bouncer, it's just a part of life. Yeah, but do you actually do that though? Maybe.
Proof.
My GTA records say that
I like the bounce every time I go in the casino.
Video game?
I'm sorry.
No, it's not a video game, mate. It's real life.
Then let's see.
Mate, what are Miles and Rafe doing teaming up, mate? They don't even know each other. Hello?
But mine's I doesn't care.
No.
Mine's I doesn't care that they don't even know each other. Care that they just jumped into the room.
I meant Miles Morales and Yuri, aka Rafe. That's what I meant. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
That looks really weird. I think I changed it from the blue badger into the proto badger all of a sudden.
Blue badger. Yeah, but guess what? Oliver Capard's funny.
I know that line.
I love Oliver Capard. It's how jokey always done it. Oliver Capard is quite a hilarious
Black
chap.
Ops 6 just got revealed, and here's what it needs to not suck fat ass. Everybody knows skill-based matchmaking is dope, but we all know that it's not going anywhere. First things first, the maps are single-handedly the most important feature in any COD game. You can have the most fun weapons, streaks, or anything, but if you're running around for 2 minutes trying to find somebody, you're better off stroking your shit left-handed. Next up is the game has to feel smooth. It doesn't matter how good something looks if it doesn't feel good. Look at Modern Warfare 2019, for example. The game looked and sounded great, but it sucked COD. Lastly, I just want the final product to come out finished. For some reason, every game developer now releases games unfinished and finishes the game later and calls it DLC. 4 men who have been trapped.
No, don't do that. That's stopping games working.
Thank you, Daniel, for reminding me that you do nice biscuit things.
Do some lines of that Mariana boss.
Watch this. This is pretty cool. I can't even wrap my head around this. This is a 26-year-old woman, and she already has 22 children.
Woohoo!
She plans to keep on going until she births 100 children. This can't be right. It's not a sport. Giving birth, it's not a
You're right. You can't be right.
If a woman wants to squeeze 100 kiddies out of her, that's her right.
Well, at the same time, like, you had the original trio, or even the dynamic duo, and then you decide to increase it by like 20 maze. Just not right, you know what I mean?
Maybe.